stole this book. I stole it. It was at the bookstore. I stole it. Could I have paid for it? Well, I had asked for $1. I was $1 short. I asked for $1. I asked 4 people in the store if they had $1 to help me buy it. Every adult. No, I don't have cash. I'm sorry. I'm outside. A young woman's walking up. She just got out of car. I ask her, do you have some extra cash? She reaches inside her purse. She gives me the cash. I say, are you over 21? She said, no. I said, are you over 16? She said, yes. I went inside. I saw the book. I said, fuck you. How dare you? Cheap bastards. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have any cash. You want me to take it from what, a 16-year-old? I don't think she was actually 16. Somebody else drove her there. You wanted me to take from your children like you do. That's why you're poor. That's why you're bankrupt. See, I don't even want to show this book to the people I've seen, because you throw your children out and say, oh, this is my child! Give me, because I have a kid! But if you have to pay, what do you say? Here, take my child. I stole this book, and I have no one to share it with. It's meant to be shared. But these jackasses in this country and all of their sense of entitlement and all that they think that they're supposed to be able to do, they took our greatest wealth and squandered it. It's nothing more than a caricature. It's like a joke. And I don't know what, for instance, this Charlie Hebdo situation is about, but I have a newspaper that I found, an old newspaper, about how they created some sort of cartoon contest right up the road in Garland. They ended up having some sort of disturbance where people got killed. Well, I mean, it's a right to free speech. They had a cartoon contest that was sponsored in the public to racially, ethnically, and otherwise denigrate another culture. But nobody has an extra $1 so that I could have legitimately acquired a legal book. This is the story. If I'm not going to use the law to financially exploit your children, you don't have the money to pay for it. This is America. If I'm not willing to sell your children, because I don't have any of my own to barter with, you're not going to pay for it. I don't know what to do with this mentality. I don't know what to do with a culture that keeps trying to say, yes, Charity, we've been exploiting you since you were a little girl, and we have all of these things, so just take from our children. You have the money. Why do you insist on selling your own children? I'd rather take your children away from you. I would rather you not have those children to sell. That's what's coming. I have this book. I haven't even really read it. It was published the year I was born. It's what I've wanted my whole life in one way or another. I used to have 2,000 books, most of which somebody else threw out. It was some old extra copy. I donated it to the people, and at the time, the people were going to a church, because that's the place that had what they needed. Now the church is bankrupt. I don't have those other books. I got one. And I can't share it with you because you want your children to pay for the story. And that's not the way it was ever supposed to be. You were supposed to work, and when you did, we all took care of everybody's children. Now you want individual exception paid for with your child.